Twitch.
I stream.
I stream.
Freight train goes so fast.
That movie was so good, though.
Asteroid
It was
City.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Did everyone roll for recap? Yeah. Chris, you're doing it again.
I know. I was like, "Fuck! I better start getting ready."
Oh wait,
So
no,
we woke
Chris's roll. Oh.
Wait.
We were halfway through the.
We were halfway through the session hearing. So the scene started with GLJ. You know, he was using the restroom and he overheard some stuff.
Nope, you're in the wrong one. That was not that one.
Session 8, my bad. So we're in the hearing. We won vote because we win.
We won the vote because we win.
So we just kind of like just sat through some hearings and like talked to some people, right?
That's true. That's true.
That's kind of the whole session.
Yeah. I think you missed a big thing though. There was like kind of a whole side plot to hurt some people that you were very keen on too.
So one of the things is like we couldn't trust the Mages Guild because they're just sketchy.
They've been sketchy.
They've been real sketchy. They've been lying.
And then what
Do
they
you
do?
My name.
What?
Do you remember what happened the last time we played?
Like
I can update the notes now while you speak.
You got this, Chris. Come on. We did like a perception. We someone passed a perception check.
We saw, we were in the hallway and like we saw some people, and they're all these mages were walking out like single file line, like from one another, and so like we followed them, me and Orin flew above the you know, with his wings and was hovering around and looking at some of these people talking, and I snuck closer to the mages, and a few of them were conspiring and talking about killing the what do you call it? What mages? It's the
Pale Scroll Order.
No. Like you and Adriel.
And Dophis mages.
Dophis mages. So so the Pale Scroll Order was conspiring to actually kill the Endoffice mages, and we overheard that in a meeting and came back and what happened?
That's when we warned.
We warned Adriel.
In the meantime, while you're doing that, that's when I ran into the Mage Guild, like, leader. And he was just, like, lying.
And he was lying right through his teeth about things. And then we
made him fart.
We made him fart.
Yeah,
we made him fart. It was
made him fart. He was so embarrassed.
Made him do a big stinky.
Big stinky fart.
Huge stinky. Like, everybody hated it, and everyone's gonna hate the Pale Scroll Order, and that's why we win.
Yeah.
I gambled with one of the guards, like officers, and challenged him to some Baldur's Bones, and then made a conniving bet to get him to vote for what we wanted, because I was like betting against it. So I paid some gold for that in the end. Then yeah, they kind of had a hearing about what the adventurers should do, us, and they decided that they wanted us to investigate the mountain, right? To go with like the trolls.
Yeah, the underside.
Yeah.
where it matters, not the top side, because the top side doesn't. It's just death.
So the townsfolk agreed on that. Any other key points I'm missing?
You're missing that the Reverend Mother bestowed a gift upon the GLJ, an amulet of Pelor.
Oh yeah.
Shield of Faith once per day, right?
Yep.
And yeah, we kind of finished the hearing and persuaded some votes in our favor. And then we kind of did we leave did we go back to the tavern after that? Yeah,
I
because
think we did, yeah.
no. Yeah, no, because we were
Learn
there in the town hall, and then like Lorenzo broke in,
Right.
and then we were like, oh, yeah, we were just about to go back to the tavern. So yeah, Lorenzo was like, yeah, I'm not staying there. So he was being watched. He was being babysat by a guard. And yeah, I think we were heading back to the inn, right? And that's kind of where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys kind of like went to bed for the night. So, speaking of which, when you guys do go to bed, is there anything you're wanting to do, or just sleep until morning?
Boy, there, I would like to talk to you.
Hold on, I'm going to get pages ready. Are you talking into the urn?
Yeah, I'm alone in my room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk to Gideon. I'll just take out the urn.
Okay.
And, I'll be like, hey, but something crazy happened today. We won. We won the vote. Validity. That was pretty cool. And that's
talking-
I'm just on.
Are you talking to me?
No, Gideon.
Oh, Gideon, okay.
Your guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GLJ, thank you.
No, it's my pre-sleep ritual.
Cast all your spell slots to heal
That's
it.
right, yeah,
Yep.
you're talking to...
Yep. I'm gonna cast all my spell slots to heal him.
Alright. And you do that, and then you go to bed.
Yep.
One day that'll work, I'm sure.
I'll raise him, and he'll know exactly where we are and what
Right.
we're doing.
Right.
Those heals are actually just like little notes to him wherever he's at.
Healing words.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
So, GLJ, Asher, are you wanting to do anything before you go to bed, or just sleep?
I definitely am gonna say a little prayer to Zaravor.
Alright.
Yeah, before bed, GLJ is just gonna... Zaravor, I don't know where to go from here. I still lost one of the scales, and I need your guidance to find it. And I still don't know who to trust.
Go ahead and roll just the d20 for me.
Can I give myself guidance?
No.
Since apparently that's...
Damn, bro.
Zaravor's phone is on Do Not Disturb right now.
Alright. To bed I go.
Alright. Asher, are you wanting to do anything before bed, or just sleep?
I'm gonna go kiss my bro goodnight.
So you walk into his room, and you see he's trying to pull that sheet he had climbed out of his window with up, and like untie it so he can sleep with it.
I'm gonna assist him.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, you know, you could always ask for new sheets.
I think that guy outside my door will know then. You remember Ma? When we used to sneak out from hers? Done. I'd rather just take the L.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I usually just sleep in a pile or, just like on the floor somewhere. So,
Yeah, you always were a weirdo.
it, I just need the bare necessity. That's all I need to get by.
I don't know why Mom just didn't go in your room and clean that shit out. Disgusting.
Asher's room was probably so
Pa
bad.
used to be like that.
You think Mom's gone into our rooms while we're gone? I think she has.
100%.
Nosy. She's a nosy lady.
Always been nosy. She got a big snout.
Got a big snout for sure.
And I'm gonna kind of start tucking Lorenzo into his bed with like.
And he takes that shit. Like, even though he's like 16, he's like, fuck yeah, tuck me in.
And like, we got a big, couple days ahead of us. I think we're starting to head to the mountain. So get your rest. And I give him a big schmooch on the forehead.
And he rolls over and goes to bed.
Good night. And then I accidentally slam the door too hard.
Nice.
And then I go to bed myself.
Cool. All right. So, okay. You guys go to sleep, and it's like a pretty uneventful night. Like, no dreams or anything crazy. You guys wake up kind of in like what you think is morning because the sky is still stupid. And what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to go down to the tavern? Meet up? Because this is your last day in North Strand. So this is a good time to like talk to the people in North Strand you want to talk to. Buy any supplies. Although you guys are down 100 gold. So supplies might not be it.
I want to write a letter to my dad, kind of explaining everything that happened at the hearing.
Okay.
And then also mentioning that I am out of gold.
Okay. So I will say, your bird is still gone from the last letter he is delivering to your dad.
Well,
so you'll send it through the regular postal service.
The regular post ain't making it over the mountain, is it? Do they use birds too? Well,
yeah, they've been using birds, and they're using just like male hawks.
I'll wait. I don't want to weigh down the postal service with this right now. They got to do the best they can. But when my bird comes back, I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna immediately send him back again for more money.
Okay, Caitlin, I saw your message. So, does everyone want to go ahead and describe what they look like? Just help Caitlin get like a good all start in.
I am a golden dragonborn who's tall and handsome, but I don't know what a handsome dragon looks like, but whatever he is, it's good looking.
Okay, bet. I'll keep that in mind.
His dads call him handsome, so he just...
Yeah. Big hunky orc. Half orc.
Yeah. I mean, when I woke up after Zarevor picked me, I became very handsome. Your boy's shining.
I'm an owlin, so I look like a snow owl person, and I have like white robes that match me, and my guild tabard, the Mages Guild.
Okay, nice.
I'm like a amber brown, like kobold, kind of short. I don't really have like big like horns or anything. I'm wearing like kind of robes, like leather straps, like kind of a warlock attire, right?
Nice. Okay, bet. Thank you, guys.
I think I got a background. I can change mine too, at least.
I have to go steal the picture that Sammy gave me. Hold on.
It's in Discord.
Didn't you send it to our private chat?
I did send it to the private chat as well.
Where the fuck is it?
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up for you.
Oh shit, I found it. Never mind.
Okay, good. And you can just send it to the chat, Sweet Pea.
Okay, bet. Just
Ah.
in Destiny's Mandate?
Yeah.
My mom calls me Sweet Pea.
Oh, bitch, I just posted the fucking dot again.
You're like, no, Leon is gonna lick you.
Fucking back, I know.
It's Leon licking time, boys.
It is Leon licking time. There we go. Did it work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking sick. I'm a babe.
Darn Skippy. Okay. So, y'all wake up. It's question mark time o'clock because the sky is stupid.
Can I look at my watch?
Yeah.
What time? Tell me what time it is.
And you guys kind of slept in this morning, so it's like about 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's fair. We had a long day yesterday.
You guys had a very long day. A long night, too.
I'll go to like the front of the inn, try to meet up with the group.
Okay. And like as you go down to the front of the inn, that huge ass snow leopard Tabaxi, he's like waiting for you guys, and he's got this foxfolk woman like standing right next to him. And like when he sees like the first one of you wake up, which would be you after, he's like, just the people I was looking for. Where are your friends?
10 gold and I'll tell you where they are.
He's really taken aback by that.
Can I like come downstairs right as he says that?
Yeah, can I come downstairs? GLJ just like have casually been talking like, hey, good morning, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Asher.
Well, I guess you're in luck.
So, as per the meeting last night, I did want to offer my aid to all of the parties involved. And I see you guys are going to be going into the mountains. I would like to offer Ayaka here as sort of a guide for you, as she is the one who helped even my people get to this town. She knows these parts like the back of her hand. And he'll go and gesture towards the foxfolk lady. Katie, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce your character.
Yes. Her ears would perk up, and I think she would give the whole party a really big smile. And her huge tail's already wagging. And she looks at them and says, "It's really nice to meet all of you."
You look like you have some rats. Do you have any rats on you?
And she goes over and she looks at her satchel. She's like, "I don't think so."
Darn. I got excited.
Thanks for
If she
volunteering
had
to
red,
come with
that
us,
would have been a
Ayaka.
great breakfast.
I'm the GLJ, the Golden Luminary of Justice. I'm sure you've heard of me by now.
You're gonna hear it a lot. A lot.
And I think she would look GLJ up and down, and I think she would probably smirk a little bit. She's like, "You look like somebody to hear about."
This is Orn, and I gesture to the owl, and Asher, who likes rats.
I really do. Yo, where's Lorenzo?
I think at that point in time, Lorenzo was like kind of like falling down the stairs. Well, not like falling, but like stumbling down. Like, yeah, you okay? And he's falling down. You hear him just like tumble down the fucking stairs.
Whoa! I'll help
Hey,
Lorenzo
no,
up.
Lorenzo.
Are you okay, Lorenzo?
That was a
Yeah, I'm good.
fall.
He, like,
Lorenzo,
rolled
this
over
is
on his stomach.
Lorenzo. This is Ayaka. She's gonna be coming with us to help us investigate the trolls.
And he'll get up to his feet and he'll go and shake her hand. Lorenzo.
And she eagerly takes his hand back.
Nice. Okay, I can show you what he looks like. Go check the chat, Katie. That's Lorenzo.
Nice. A man.
He's a beautiful boy.
See if I can find pictures of.
He's the baby boy.
Oh, is that the fox folk that were?
Yeah, that's Caitlin's
Right now.
character.
Okay.
Do you guys hear Biggles? He's not shutting the fuck up.
That's
Yeah,
the guy
that's
that
Peak of
just.
the Mountains.
Yeah, that's the guy that just introduced you, and then.
Yeah.
This is an old thumbnail that has all of our guys. Not exactly to scale.
That one's not to scale.
But
The first
GLJ
one
is
was.
very tall. Asher's very short. Orin is just a little bit shorter than GLJ, but still tall.
Okay.
So you'd probably sit in the height of like between me and like Warren.
Yeah. And so Peak of Mountains, he'll like kind of try to like shake your hand, GLJ, because like you're the one he like kind of formally met. And he's like,
glad
it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. I'm glad you are able to provide as you said you could.
Absolutely. Granted, while most of my aid is going to be going towards the citizens of Whitwallow and getting them safely evacuated, I definitely wouldn't want to send our heroes off alone. And Ayaka here, she's the best. I do just ask that you keep her safe. She is pretty young.
We will. What did you guys see on your journey here? Did you run into any of the undead or?
We took the
Ubers?
back route here, avoiding main clearings and everything to avoid that rune. So we are very fortunate to not see any major things other than the starved animals. Fought a few crag cats on our way here.
The star of Danimals? Like the yogurt?
Starved animals?
Starved animals. I thought you said
The
star
star
of
of
Danimals. And I'm like, the what? Up in the sky, the star is still shining. The one thing in the sky.
The star of
The
animals.
star.
The star of animals.
Animals.
Starving animals, yes.
Yeah, so
I'm
their
afraid,
trip was pretty eventful.
I'm afraid
which
for the
is good.
wildlife of this area.
As are we. Definitely when you are traveling through the mountains or up the mountains, keep an eye out for some starved ones. They might try to attack you unprovoked.
Really? Okay.
They definitely attacked us unprovoked, but thankfully we came with a pretty big band of people.
So what'd you see? What'd you run into? What
Like
were
I
we
said,
talking
like starved wolves, moose that are fleeing the area. We fought a few crag cats on our way here. Just regular wildlife, just a little more aggressive.
But no scary little goobers?
No goobers?
No goobers?
Thankfully not this time. I think we just happened to be fortunate.
Good. Well, they ain't getting my rats. I only got so many.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes,
So you guys are close to nature, yes?
of course.
So did you notice that the animals that were running, were any of them different? Like, were any of them maybe sick?
I can't say that we pursued them. Our goal was to get from Shiverhold to North Strand as fast as we could. As stated before, Shiverhold is at the very edge of Castra. So we've been fortunate not to be affected by this affliction as North Strand and Whitwallow have.
Yeah, that was my only question. Because we didn't see much wildlife, right?
Mm-mm.
Any...
You guys saw like a little bit, but it was very, very quiet and like I think that's all I remember. Is like you saw like maybe like a few squirrels, but they like never came down from the trees.
Yeah,
Checks
because
out.
like the wildlife that we ran into was like the elementals.
Mm-hmm. The Chewingas.
Yeah, the Chewingas.
Heck yeah. And from their peak of mountains, he's like, Ayaka, I trust that you will get them to where they need to go safely. You've always been a help.
I think she would nervously look at Peak of Mountains and she'd nod. And she's like, I will. I'll try my best.
Can I
And he like
insight
pat
check?
her on the head.
Yeah, can we insight? Is she really gonna try her best?
Yeah.
Is she really
Guys.
gonna try her best?
Yeah.
12.
Katie, are you gonna try your best? Actually, Caitlin, you
Yeah,
tell me.
Roll a persuasion or a / deception. I don't know.
You can also private roll to me.
Yeah, private roll.
What a private roll.
Yeah, so you're gonna put / GM roll. And then space D20. Now, I need you in Discord to tell me if that's perception or persuasion or deception.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. All right.
Nice one, Gilge.
I've rolled 2 nat ones in a row. This is what I get for playing Baldur's Gate with karmic dice turned on.
Yep. This is what you get.
So,
The dice gods
both of
know.
you guys
The
are
dice
like,
gods
oh yeah,
know.
she's being very earnest, she's being very genuine, she's going to do her best. And from there, Peak of Mountains will say, I know the Pale Scroll Order is looking to meet with you all. They do wish to send aid as well. They want to send you with one of their mages, so that's somewhere you might want to go next, so you have the most resources possible going forward.
Nice.
Orn is gonna like look at everyone
I don't
and
know.
then like look back at Peak. I
Yeah.
think we were just going to leave without that.
Peak,
that
I
mage.
must say, I think you should know. Someone in the Order of Scrolls poisoned. What's her name again?
Adriel?
Adriel. Poisoned Adriel. They slipped some of the affliction into one of her drinks or something.
And he takes this very seriously. Like, his, like, generally good demeanor falls into a very serious one. And he's like, so you're saying that they're spreading around the affliction here?
Yes.
So does that mean
here.
that people here are not safe?
I'm afraid they might not. I think while we're
That's
gone,
right.
you need to, if you can, I know that we can trust the mayor. We can trust, God, where's that list? Who do you think we can trust, guys?
Definitely
I
not
don't
the
have access
mages.
to that list.
I'm the mage they're sending with the group, so
Is that list of the people?
I think you guys can safely say you trust the mayor, and I'm pretty sure you guys trust the Reverend Mother.
yeah, and the druids.
Yeah, and the druids.
Yeah. Eleanor Westbrook. I already told her of some of the suspicions, but you can tell her for me what happened. Since she's going to be working close at hand with them, I think she needs to know what they might be planning.
And he's like, of course, I will head that way now. Ayaka, you stay with them, get yourself familiar. We don't want you traveling with people you don't know. So your job is to stick around them for today before you guys go out tomorrow. And he'll pat her on the head. He'll shake GLJ's hand, he'll shake Oren's hand, and he'll go to shake Asher's hand as well, and then he'll leave.
Okay. Well, we got a big trip though, so do we want to get a few supplies before we get out?
Well, what do you say, Ayaka? You're familiar with the area. Are we going to need climbing gear, or do you think we should... will we be able to take our carriage?
And I think she'd pause and she'd probably think about it. And she's like, I think we should get gear just in case. Your carriage should be able to make it through some of the paths that I do know, but just in case.
Caitlin, would you also like to roll a history check?
Yes. Millie, get the fuck out of the way. Her ass is in my face.
Oh, good job, Katie.
Damn.
So with that, the carriage will be able to make it part of the way up, but there are some trails and whatnot you don't think a carriage could fit through. So they might have to go and take, like, a lot of it on foot as well.
So, like, the point is that, like, a carriage can't make it through?
Yeah. As well as there might be some areas where you might need to do some climbing, or you can find alternate routes to hike. It is going to be cold as balls, though.
Okay. So, I think she'd probably look at the group and she'd have, like, a very kind of, like, earnest expression. She's like, sadly, I don't think your carriage can make it through most of the trails. It's pretty, tight in some places. She's like, and there might be areas that we will have to hike. She's like, but if it's too much trouble, I can try to find a back road.
What about my horse? Any, I know a carriage couldn't make it, but any routes you think that we could take that a horse could make?
Yeah, we can't leave the horse forever.
I think
Gilbs
she
really
probably
likes his
nods.
horse.
She's like, yes, you can probably bring your horse, but he might be a little bit uncomfortable.
He's a tough guy. I think he can handle it.
And she'd smile.
Well, I think what we should do, Asher, is we should sell your horses and perhaps even your carriage, and spend that money on gear that we can use to survive.
You know, I'm all for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. And he kind of gives you a bow.
I think Lorenzo's gonna lean in real close and say, "Yo, those weren't even our horses to begin with."
You were not supposed to.
Oh,
But there are horses now. And that's our goal in the future.
I guess.
Took horses?
Well, I guess
did
it's
you
for a
take them?
good cause.
They weren't ours from the start, but we got them from our Uncle Vinny.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I believe it.
yeah. They were a gift. He'll go and like smack Asher's arm.
Right. Our Uncle Vinny hooked us up when we landed here.
Good guy. He's a good guy. So you guys are wanting to go and get supplies, or are you guys wanting to go sell your horses first?
Yeah, we're gonna do that first since we're pretty low on cash.
Okay, hold on. I know horses sell for a lot in D&D. 5E. Hey, 75 gold apiece. Okay, that's fine. So if you guys head over to the stable, the stable will buy both horses for 75 gold each.
What about the carriage?
Yeah. Hey, will you take the carriage too?
Hold on. Gotta figure out how much it costs first. They'll buy the carriage for 100 gold.
So 250.
250.
Yeah.
Deal.
One of
Let's go to the store, boys. As he like kind of jingles his like coin pouch.
GLJ would have tried to persuade them to pay a little more, but since you mentioned they were stolen,
Can I
he's
sell,
gonna stay silent on the matter.
can I sell the gems we found, the zircon and the sardonyx?
Yeah, you could take them to the general store.
Yeah, I'll go there while they sell the horse.
Cool. All right. Did I tell you how much those gems were worth when I dropped them?
No, just the names.
Okay, cool. Okay, zircon and 5E cost. It costs 50 gold. Okay. And what was, so I gave you zircon and what else?
Sardonyx.
Also another 50 gold, so you get 100 gold right out the gate.
Yeah, I'll take the gold.
Cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send the general shop's inventory to the chat, so you guys can take a peek at that.
Fuck yeah.
There's also an alchemist and a blacksmith here. If you want to look at
What
that
a
stuff.
nice picture. We gotta get some soap. We
Of
can't be
course.
smelly.
What is that? A steel mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you would love that.
I was kind of thinking like that's a cool magic item, man.
I think it's just a mirror.
But yeah, I think it's just a mirror.
Yeah.
There's the alchemist.
Or like would look in the mirror and be like, "Oh, guys, I found another Owlin.
Ooh.
They could come with
No.
us."
No, I'm smart. No, I have a high intelligence.
You're a bird though, and when birds look in mirrors, they don't really know that that's them. You know
That's
what I mean?
racist, Patty.
I wonder if that's true or if that's just something people have made up about birds.
What is dark wood?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
It's just wood that's dark.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Good for fire or building stuff.
Ooh, could I get the whistle? I want a whistle so I can call my horse and or birds with it.
Okay,
Well, that's cool. Yeah,
do it.
that's a good
I
idea.
just need
Patty.
you, like, here's the deal. I just need you guys to tell me how much, like, just take it out of your inventory. I'm
Yeah.
trusting you guys. I'm trusting you
We ain't-
guys to do it.
We ain't gotta
Buy stuff.
RP everything that we buy.
What are these weavers' tools? Like,
That's
like
for, like, making-
sewers? Like,
Yeah. It's like for, like, making baskets and, like, yarn, macrame, that kind of shit. Rope. It is like sewing. It's like fabric shit.
yeah. I think I'll get a weaver's tools just in case, like, one of our tents, like, rips open or something.
Here, I can.
I'm gonna buy a shovel.
Yeah.
I think I might also buy a shovel.
We only need the they're what, 2 gold a piece? Yeah,
Well,
2
it's not
shovels.
like Baldur's Gate 3 where we can just.
It's true. We
teleport our
cannot
items.
teleport our items between each other at will. Can I? I'm gonna go ahead and quick save right here, Sam. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna
Save.
attack the the general store. Man, I'm gonna try to pickpocket.
That's so funny. Let me generate the NPC for the store.
When we load back, you have to like flip a sand timer, and we have to wait to load the save.
Yeah. Could you imagine? That'd be hilarious.
1 pig, 30 gold.
Nobody sells pittons or anything.
Darkwood is on the list twice.
Which one's on the list twice? 'Cause I've seen it. Yeah.
Darkwood.
Darkwood is underneath 1 pig on the second column, and then at the top on the third.
Hi. Well, just ignore that.
1 pound
That's
of
perfectly
ginger?
fine.
What did they do to the ginger?
Yeah.
How much
Pound
for
it.
the whole ginger? Can I get one that hasn't been ground up into a pound?
I bet you could. You gotta ask the storekeeper though. You probably can find climbing gear. I literally did just go to a store inventory generator for this store, so
Nice.
Yeah, did they not like sell pittons?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
definitely-
they definitely have rope and pittons in the player's handbook if you'd let us pick from that.
yeah, absolutely. Pittons cost 5 copper pieces.
We should get like, is that like pitons?
They
plural?
have spider silk rope, Patty. You see that?
Yeah, that's probably pretty. 100 gold though. Whoo! I don't know.
Probably real
If you
nice.
think it's worth, because Tate, we have 350 gold. You just got 100. If you think that's worth it, I'm definitely fine with spending all the gem money on a rope if Orin wants to.
Nah. I don't think it's worth both the gems.
Mm-mm. We can get hemp rope and just get
Yeah,
multiple.
if you guys are looking for any general store
I already
items,
have hemp rope.
go ahead and grab it and just pay for it. Like, the store will most likely have it.
So I'm gonna pick up a signal horn,
Okay.
just in case. We might
Okay.
need it. Who knows? And then I think we should all pick up a tent.
Yes. I have one already. So we would just need 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
So that would
And then,
be
you know, the trolls
80
have their
gold.
own tent too, so.
Sorry, what?
The trolls have their own tent, so they're fine.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. And then
What is the hanging tent?
It's a tent that you, like, hang up in a tree.
Oh, is that one more expensive?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we'd want to use a hanging tent in the cold cuz that's just less insulation, really.
Yeah.
We'd rather
But if the hanging tent is more tent material, we could break it down and try to do like a big tent and try to like
Hanging
make
tent.
a big tent with 3 little tents and like connect them.
Can I make like a survival check to see if I'm capable of rigging that?
Can I help?
Okay.
We're
You
gonna-
guys are in. I think we can do this.
Yeah, Orin's gonna help me brainstorm. Can I roll a survival check with advantage?
Yeah. Sure.
You know, Orin, now that you say it's possible, let me, I think you might be right.
It's a good thing you had advantage.
Thank God I had advantage. They're out to get me today.
Today is not your day for dice rolls.
19.
Yeah, do you think you could do it? You think you could figure out how to maneuver that shit around?
Okay, how many
Especially since Orin can fly.
hanging tents and how many
Yeah, I can get the bad angles.
Oh yeah.
hanging tents and how many regular tents would it take to make a nice
Big tent.
big tent?
Well, you know your tent fits 2 people right now. The hanging tents are also probably gonna fit like 1 to 2 people. So maybe like if you were to buy like 1 more ground and 1 more hanging.
Okay. So that's up to
30 gold.
30 gold. I hope you guys are one of you needs to subtract this from your
Okay,
gold.
hold on. I will
Yeah,
write down the
I'll
supplies that
retract
you're
it.
buying.
Yeah.
So
So
you have
far,
the pittance at 30 gold. Are you buying pittance?
Yeah, how much is
how many
rope?
pittons in
5
a pot?
copper per pittance. It's
Oh, it says 1 piton is 5 copper. So
Yeah.
1 gold worth of pitons would be what? 20 pitons?
yeah. Let's do that.
Or would it be is 1 copper or is 10 copper a silver or is 100 copper a silver?
100 copper is a gold.
Yeah, 100
10
copper is a gold.
10 copper would be 1
10
silver.
coppers, 1 silver.
10 copper would be 1 silver.
Okay, yeah.
How much is rope?
I already have a rope, but you guys, we should probably buy more. Most of you, if you should have a rope, if it came with your starting material,
I have
Yeah.
a rope.
Good.
I need rope.
1 gold.
also have
for
books
hemp
if
rope
y'all
is
need
1
reading
gold for
material.
50 feet. So we'll
Yeah.
take a. And then we also got that signal whistle, which was 5 gold.
You need me to spot you or anything?
2 shovels, which was 4 more gold. The horn signal, which is another gold.
I'm thinking about getting a potion of resist cold.
Yeah, how much do those cost?
50 gold.
If you guys can find another Chwinga.
I think we should get at least one of those.
It's
Yeah,
only 10.
in case one of us becomes hyperthermic. That might be
Yeah.
able to Save
So it's
them.
like a backup option.
I'll buy it.
Let's add that.
Cool.
And this coal and charcoal, guys, I think
I got some
with
charcoal.
with the big tent design, we could try to have like a little hole,
Mhm.
like a tiki. And instead of using like wood, we could use charcoal instead.
I
Yeah.
got charcoal.
I mean, we could
'Cause
also use
20
wood
pounds
too.
of charcoal is 3 copper.
I can always try to chop
And then-
down branches and stuff. Because
Yeah.
if it's cold, if it's been cold, that means the trees are dead, and since the water's mostly frozen, the branches, if I shake the snow off of them, will actually still be relatively dry.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this 1 pound of dark wood is 10 gold, whereas 20 pounds of the charcoal is 3 copper.
Oh,
So if we
Yeah.
if we buy
let's
coal or
buy a fuck
charcoal-
ton of coal and stuff it in. You know, we got a bag of holding, so
I've
Yeah.
got one. I've got 20 pounds of charcoal. So
I mean,
far.
1 silver of charcoal would be 60 pounds of charcoal.
fuck it, get a gold of charcoal.
So that's
Oh, it's because this is a mining town. Coal is cheap as fuck here. Mountains are right there.
And I'm sure
How much
right
are
now they're not really trying to capitalize to the max on their coal supply.
They haven't been able to ship it out.
Yeah. That might be a good excuse to see this place and say, "What the fuck, bro? Cat just busted into my room."
You don't
Say
need
hi
it.
to Leon. He's a chunker.
yeah. We can use charcoal to heat up the big tent. It'll be great.
I need some rations.
Stink.
And then is this pig alive?
That pig is alive.
Okay.
Does anyone have speak with animals?
It
Maybe druids in the group.
Yeah.
actually does, because she's a bard.
Yo, what?
You gotta speak with animals?
Oh yeah, I do.
We're inspecting the live pig right now.
Did you guys ask her to talk to it?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that you can, but we're looking at it right now.
This pig
I
get
think she would
the
probably walk over to you guys and kind of like tilt her head because like I don't think she knows what you guys are doing yet.
it's
What do you think?
It's healthy, right? It's
Ayaka,
plump.
you think we could lead this pig with us as food or possibly bait?
I think she would choose not to talk to it, and she would probably nod. She's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I guess if we're gonna use it, if I'm gonna present it as food, I
She's
should
like, "I'm
talk.
expecting this bitch is gonna die."
How much is
Maybe we should weigh the pig first. Because once we kill the pig, we can eat that, as much as we can. But then he might weigh us down too much.
Not if we put him in the bag of holding. I can cut him up into small pieces.
And
Yeah.
with it spoiled, can I do like an Arcana check to see if like
If I
food
took it out,
spoils
if I took
and
it
then-
out at night and stored it in some snow, I might be able to wrap it with snow as well inside the bag.
So maybe we should pick up some paper too, then, so we can like wrap it in paper and have it contained.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did you guys know adult
Almost
fucking
like a
pigs
deli.
weigh 500 pounds?
An adult pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pigs are heavy.
They're heavy as fuck.
They don't have hogs
Yeah.
anymore, but at one point in time there was an O'Brien hog farm. Now it's just the O'Brien farm up in Kirksville, Missouri.
No hogs.
Yeah. Hogs are massive. They just don't sell them anymore. I think because it was all my grandpa's gotten old. They still have cows and some crops. I don't know. But yeah, I can't do it anymore. I used to say I could offer you body disposal if you ever needed to hide a body. I know where the pigs are. We could have just driven in there and chucked the body in.
Damn. Damn shame. What are we gonna do with our bodies now?
What are we gonna do with bodies now? I don't know. I still would love to. I'd help you hide it on the farm's property. It's a lot of property that no one's gonna look. You know what I mean? So I still got you.
Good, good.
So we're gonna butcher this pig, huh?
I am gonna have you roll skill checks on that.
Yeah.
I got this.
But like that is the plan, right? Ooh. Okay, I didn't see this. 1 square yard of cloth. So let's just buy some cloth and then wrap up the bits in the cloth.
So you guys are gonna buy the pig?
I think we are.
Cool. The cloth is how much?
How much cloth should we get? 1 square yard of cloth. So that's 3 feet by 3 feet.
Yeah.
Jamie, how do I see my spells?
So you're gonna open up your character sheet. Do you have it open?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. I found it.
There's literally a tab that says spells.
Yeah, I know. I just saw it.
It'll take you to your spells.
Oh, nice! I forgot I fucking had that. Oh my god.
What do you have?
I forgot that I had the aid spell.
Sick. That's
Nice.
that's a pretty good spell.
Ooh, I got color spray.
Ouch.
Very cool. Nice.
So I'm gonna buy five of the
Cloth?
yeah. So 15 square feet of cloth.
Cool. What is that, 5 silver?
Yeah, 5 silver.
Cool. It's a good deal. And it's just like standard linen cloth. It's not like the best cloth out there, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, I mean that's all we need is just like a deli type of situation where we just roll up the meat in these cloths and then store it.
The good news is it's so cold you could just take some ice from outside and put it with it.
Yeah. Make it its own refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
The world deserved refrigerator.
Alright. This is not going to work right now.
Unless you just sell rations, but
I think you probably get your best bet of getting rations actually at the tavern. They could probably just pack you up some like breads and like preserves and stuff.
we got a pig to eat.
We got the pig.
I have a big pig to eat now.
Great. Could we? Is there a butcher in town? I mean, we could butcher him in advance.
Yeah, there's definitely a butcher in town. If you guys just want to go take your pig to go get butchered now.
Fuck it. Then we wouldn't have to worry about
Yeah.
trying to lead him with us. He'd just slow us down.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Poor pig.
I think Ayaka would give the pig a side eye, but just follow the party.
Although this pig is suspicious? What?
Is it a suspicious pig?
Why'd you side-eye the pig?
Because it's gonna get killed. And she could,
Oh,
but she can't now.
damn.
Imagine making friends with a pig before it dies.
Yeah, good
Pigs are
thing-
smart. They like know what's happening.
Yeah. That's why she's not talking to him.
That means that when they're eating people alive or dead, they know that they are going
For
to
sure.
town.
They just don't give a fuck.
Yo.
Nope.
They're like fucking Yumbo. Let's say it costs um let's say I charge you like 5 to 10 gold just to get everything packed up, wrapped up, and the pig slaughtered.
Alright.
Sorry, how much was it?
Let's just say 5 gold.
Nice.
How much have we spent so far?
I've spent 45 gold and 5 silver.
Let me open up my calculator. Listen. Normally I can do math. Today is not that day.
You type it into Google and it'll do it for you.
Yeah. So 30 gold was spent on the tents. 1 gold was spent on the pittance. Another gold was spent on the rope. 5 gold was spent on the whistle. It looks like 2 gold for you guys was spent on the shovels. The horn was spent by Orn. The resistant cold potion was another 50. The pig is 30. And the butchering was 5. You guys have spent 129 gold. So far.
Yeah.
Damn, a few horses go a long way.
Yeah.
And then how much? I'm gonna find out how much meat.
Edible meat.
From
I
a
guess we
pig.
could use the bones for stock and stuff.
Yeah. How much meat should a hog yield? Just tell me how much. So of just edible meat, you guys have about 175 pounds worth.
And
On
I
the
can
full
wrap
meal.
all of that up with the cloth that
Yep.
I got.
Yep. And they pre-packaged it already so that it like keeps well.
Nice. Okay, maybe I'll just keep the cloth then. Put it on the big tent.
Heck yeah.
What
So,
temperature
like-
is it in the bag? If the bag is a vacuum, that means you could pack snow around the meat in the bag, and it would basically stay really cold
Yeah, I wouldn't
if it
know.
was a vacuum.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I thought that was the plan.
yeah,
Yep.
so put snow in there in between it and the cloth.
I'll use
like
press
how, like-
vegetation to clean the snow.
Nice.
I like how one of your guys' bags is a log bag, and now the other one has a deep freezer bag. All right, Asher, what's your weird bag gonna be? Same with you, Ayaka.
I have a weird bag.
Well, we have the log bag, and now we've got a deep freezer bag.
Fuck
You two
yeah.
gotta get
Does
some weird
Ayaka
shit.
have a bag of holding as well?
She does.
Oh.
And it's because I, as a DM, don't give it. I cannot be bothered to track. Fuck that.
Much appreciate. After all, in Baldur's Gate, you can also just put like bodies and barrels in your pocket. So
Yeah, right? Just hocus pocus that shit in your bag.
Yeah.
I literally could not be bothered with it.
I love that the player character in Baldur's Gate will say like, "Oh, I wish I had a bag of holding" when they pick up something heavy. But like, don't we? Like, with me, I feel like we do.
Like, even if you just have like a little pouch and you shove shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like connected. We can like reach into each other's through our own somehow. Like, that's kind of cool.
That sounds like a bag of holding to me.
Tate, if we get to the servers in your campaign, we should be able to unlock Baldur's Gate inventory interaction and stuff like that.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
I still need to figure out what the fuck. I'm
Just
gonna
say it's
do.
canonically a video game. It's been a video game the whole time, and we can get into the servers and change the world.
Damn straight. Could be.
Ayaka, is there anyone in town here that you know that you'd like to meet with before we head out?
And I think she's probably not. And she's like, yes, I need to go speak with Pika Mountains before I leave.
All right. Do you have maps of the area? Should we stop by the
You
town
do have a
hall?
map
Or...
of the area.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. I think she'd probably nod. And she's like, yes, I do have a lot of maps.
Good.
Are you
Maybe,
guys wanting to buy anything else?
maybe we should check in with the druids and your church, Gilge. See if we can do something while we're out on the road if they need something.
Yeah. We should definitely
And
check on Adriel.
I still can't believe she drank that champagne. I can't.
Sammy,
Yeah.
I heard about what happened with her.
You were there when they're talking about it. Just that
So, like,
her friend got poisoned. That's kind of what you know.
A damn shame. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we could go to the church again. We might actually run into. No, I shouldn't say it in character. We should go talk to Mother What's Her Bucket.
You could just say the Reverend Mother,
The
because that's her
Reverend
title.
Mother. We'll go talk to the Reverend Mother, and we might run into Pika Mountains there.
Okay, so you guys leave like the market area and head into.
Is that
The
the
church.
hanging tent?
I just want to show you guys what it looked like. Obviously, without all the pillows and
Yeah,
bullshit,
kind of like
but
cut out the bottom and then like connect to the ground with the other tents. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can
and then
see
that
it.
we can like, and then that can be our like makeshift camp.
Yeah,
vent,
if we
campfire vent,
we could also like
so we don't get smoked.
pile
out
up
like
snow
Valheim.
on the sides to kind of like protect us from the wind and keep us warmer.
Well, I did. I picked up 15 feet of cloth, so we can put like that down for an extra layer, and then put the tarp over it,
Mm.
just for more insulation.
Oh, I'm glad you guys got shot. We actually, oh man, maybe we should get a shovel for everyone because if we're gonna dig out areas, we need every set of hands. Can we add?
Let's go back and get.
Let's get more shovels. Yeah.
we go ahead and add an extra 4 gold in then.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
we need more shovels, guys.
Yeah, I should have got the shovel. I think I forgot it.
Yeah, okay. I added 4 gold, so everyone's got a shovel. So now all 4 of you have a shovel.
Cool.
Good to
Oh yeah.
Oh, I already had one, so we have an extra in case we run.
Yeah, you
into...
could because you guys know you still have to go get the trolls because they're gonna come
Yes,
with
the
you.
trolls can use one of our extra shovels.
At least one of the trolls will come with you.
Yeah.
Weird question: is there a morgue in town?
Yeah, it's underneath the church.
Oh, convenient. Well, I talk to the Reverend Mother. You snoop around.
Can I do my creepy shit while you talk to the
Probably have your old stealth though.
Reverend?
So you guys walk inside the church.
Yeah,
And
make
the
a
very-
stealth check to sneak away from me. I'm not gonna run after you, but you know,
No,
I might
no.
ask you
I'm
about it
I'm
later.
gonna tap GLJ on the shoulder.
What's up, Warren?
Hey, I was thinking if I could get the recent look at some dead bodies and see how corrupted they were when they died, I think I could find some good information.
That's a good idea. We should ask
Okay,
the
so-
Reverend Mother if she has any bodies of the dead in her possession.
Well, I heard there was a morgue.
No way. All right.
Yeah, I
We're
heard there was a
probably in the
morgue.
morgue. Okay. Well, we can ask the Reverend
Well,
Mother if you can go look.
Well, I was thinking I could just go down there. And,
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, You go talk. We're strapped on time. You
Yeah,
go talk to her.
Okay.
I'll go to the morgue.
It's a good idea, Orn. Ayaka, do you want to go to the
Thanks,
morgue, or do you want to come with us to talk to Reverend Mother?
And I think she looked between the two and she's like, I'm fine with going wherever.
You should go with Orn. Keep him company.
No, I think you should go with them. Go say hi to the Reverend Mother. I'm okay. But if you want to come, I don't mind.
Tate, roll a persuade. I'll roll persuasion against you, so we can see who's the most persuasive.
To Ayaka, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not charismatic at all. Ooh, 17 though.
Oh, I finally rolled good. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
So we're both very persuasive, but it seems GLJ is a little more persuasive.
So who's she going with?
She's gonna follow
You
Orn to
should
the morgue.
you should go with Orn to the morgue.
And I think she'd go stand very close to Orin. She's like, all right, I'll go with Orin.
Orn will kind of like push her out of his bubble.
Get along now. Get along now.
Oh no, my camera's all frozen. Hold on.
At least you were like smiling instead of being in a weird face. You were kind of sitting there.
But yeah, so we're gonna go down.
Fucking
morgue.
Damn. Ayaka's gonna be freaked out.
Oh, just wait.
Oh no.
Welcome to the party.
I don't think my camera's working.
Some of us have deep, dark secrets.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So, you guys walk inside the church, and the very first thing you can see is there's like, you can see the Reverend Mother, and she's kind of at that like head of like all those like aisles where like people come in to pray during like the Sunday services and all that good shit. And you see a lot of like, you know, the like attendants of the church, like the priests kind of sitting in like those like very front pews. And they're like listening to her as she's like kind of directing them like, you know, I need this team directly working with this guy, and I need this team working directly with the mages, so like we're working together and communicating. And she's kind of just like, you know, giving those directions on like where exactly she wants to start.
So, as GLJ like approaches her to talk to her, I'm gonna like tap Ayaka on the shoulder. Okay, let's go.
And I think she'd probably like nervously smile. She's like, okay.
And then we go to the morgue. You guys can have the conversation though.
Okay.
Reverend Mother.
Oh goodness, GLJ, what are you doing here?
Well, we're gonna spend a day in town to make sure we can help out around town before we head off with the trolls. Thank you so much for your vote. It seems we pretty much got everything we wanted out of that vote.
Of course. Anything for another loyal follower of the gods. Come up here and say a few words to my priests. Get them motivated for the task of researching the sky.
Oh yeah. Because that's right. The priests and the mages are on the task of the sky. Okay. Are there mages around?
There's like a couple.
Okay. I won't speak ill of the mages in front of all the priests.
Speak ill of the mages.
Speak ill of the mages in front of the mages?
Yeah.
What would GLJ do?
What would you
Yeah.
Okay, he'll
The mages
stand
tried
up and
to
he'll
poison
say,
his friend.
hello everyone, I am, well, you've probably heard of me if you hadn't seen me at the hearing. I'm Zeravor's chosen. I think GLJ's like really nervous too. He's like, and I just wanted to say that I really believe in you guys, and I think Paylor is really looking down upon us with and really guiding us, and so is Zeravor, and as I saw yesterday with how the towns all came together and agreed on a game plan. But I want you guys to know that what we're dealing with is very evil. There's and we don't know what it is. And when it comes to evil magic of this strength, we have to keep an eye on each other and ourselves to make sure we don't succumb to it, because it will tempt us. But I know all of you will see to the light of Palor, and hopefully I will allow to you will see through me some shining of the light of Zarevor. I will be here for the rest of the day before I head out. If any of you would like to speak to me, feel free to approach me. You can just call me the GLJ.
And like there's like definitely like a little bit of like clapping for you. Like nice little polite claps. And the Reverend Mother, she'll come up and she'll pat your back. She's like, "You did so good."
Oh,
What
thanks.
can I do for you? I was just finished speaking to Peak of Mountains.
Oh,
He should be here somewhere still. I know he was gonna go talk to some of the paladins in a different room.
really? More paladins?
Oh, our
Palor?
town is very quaint. No, just a Palor, yes.
I would love to meet some of the paladins.
There's only 2 of them, and both of them have been recently chosen, so they're still pretty nervous. They're nothing like you yet.
What did she just say? Wait.
They're nothing like you yet.
Oh, wow.
She was more of like an accomplished paladin than like her own.
GLJ's really good at spreading the brand. See, guys?
It's all about the branding.
It's all about the brand.
All about the brand.
Yeah, I would like to go speak with those paladins. Could you point me in their direction?
So of course, and she points you to like kind of like a room like off to the side.
Thank you so much, Reverend Mother.
Of course. And don't hesitate to ask me for anything while you're still here.
Hey, Asher.
What's up?
You want to go check on Orin down in the morgue while I go talk with the paladins?
Yeah. No worries. Where should I meet you?
Look for us. We'll probably be out front or where the paladins are. I'll tell Ayaka that what's his fucking name? Peak of Mountains is still here.
Peak of the Mountains.
Peak of the Mountains is still here.
Okay. I'll be off then.
Cool. And let's go ahead and switch to the other scene.
Yeah.
You guys like walk to the stairs down below. And there's just like maybe like 1 or 2 bodies that are freshly being prepared for like funeral services.
Ooh, goody, Orin, fresh ones.
Fresh ones.
And then
And
like, you
people
see
are down here, like, working on them currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like currently like embalming them and everything.
So I'll act like I should be there. And I'll look over to Ayaka and I'll be like, just follow my lead.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Oh god.
Do I do one too?
Yeah, you can do one too, Katie.
Katie, have you seen how they changed Bardic Inspiration in the latest playtests?
No.
If Sam's allowing that for inspiration, instead of giving it to them before they roll, whenever Sam says someone failed, you then get to say, I'll give inspiration, and then they can roll to see if that changes the outcome.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fine.
And you can do that on any roll, like if they're getting rolled to get hit, any roll that they make to succeed on something, you can add it after they fail.
Alright, for real?
Yeah.
Then. I can't do that now, can I?
You can.
But
If it did the 10 fail?
Roll a Caitlin, roll a d6 for Orn.
a d6?
Or actually, Orn, you're gonna need to roll a d6.
Okay.
Alright. Cause this... Oh, you're so fucking lucky. Cause in my head I had the DC as 15.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's what the
So-
bard's for, dude. Orin's trying to act normal, and Ayaka's walking behind us, and she looks like she has been here before, like 7 times.
Oh yeah.
So Orin walks up to the people working on the bodies, and he's just like looking at the bodies. Oh, I see your tactics with taking out the bones and restructuring it with the filling. I like it. I think it's very clean.
And it's like this old, decrepit-looking ass man, and he turns around and he's like slightly shaking a little bit. Oh, thank you.
Oh no.
You know, I was wondering. I'm one of the heroes, and I was just doing some research. Is there any way I could find where you keep the bones?
Oh, I've just been throwing them in the bucket under the table. And you look under the table and there's a whole bunch of bones sticking out of this bucket.
Do you mind if I take a look at these?
What kind of operation is this?
No, go ahead.
A bone
So-
bucket? Like, okay, random person. Look at the bone.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, look in the bone bucket, bro.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
think
the
people
bucket.
normally come down here. And this old decrepit ass man, he's like gotta be in his 80s or 90s. He's like mildly senile doing this.
So I'm gonna take the bucket. I'm gonna put it on like a different table. I'm just going to pour them out on the table and then start
Shovel him
jamming
into the bag of
my
holding.
bag of holding.
Why don't you just pour it straight from the bucket into the bag of holding?
That's what I'll do. I just go around each table, just like taking the bucket of bones and just pouring it into my bag of holding as fast as possible.
I
Um,
think Ayaka would probably go up right behind Orin and he'd whisper, "What are you doing?"
Hey, listen, we don't need to talk about this. You shouldn't have even came. But welcome to the party. These bones are mine now.
oh god.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Are you not gonna say anything else, Ayaka? Are you just gonna accept that?
I think she's probably gonna like look around, like she's like, "What the hell is going on?" But she's probably gonna look over at Orin again. She's like, "Why do you need the bones?"
They weren't being put to good use.
And she would probably give like a very awkward nod. She's like, "All right, I guess I'll see what good use means."
Mostly just creepy stuff right now. You don't need the magic yet.
I think she would probably just like, I think she would give Orin like a very like curious stare, and she's like, "What kind of creepy things?"
Well, I mean, okay, listen. It's not time for the heart to heart. Maybe when we go to camp, I'll have an exclamation point above my head, and then that's when I'll just tell you.
So you'll explain
Most
everything.
of the time I'd be like, is everything okay?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I put the buckets back under the tables.
Thank you. Alright, back
Do you keep
to
any
work.
brains?
What? No.
Never mind. Thank you.
Have a good day, young one. What a weird fellow. And at this point in time, Asher's probably walking down the stairs.
Oh, hey guys, I
Hey, buddy.
needed to come find you. It kind of stinks down here, but like kind of in a good way,
I saw some rats.
Oh shit, where?
Like, this is he says that one, like, scurries across your feet.
I'm gonna slide a hand, try to grab it.
Do it.
What do I get with a 13?
Can I help him?
Sure, might as well.
Does that mean he can take the 20?
Nat 20! Get inspiration, Chris!
And you catch it right by its tail, and like around this point in time, like you hear Lorenzo at the top of the stairs because he was kind of like following around.
You laid down?
Yeah, by that, I'm gonna worry about like
Oh, I got you.
And Lorenzo's gonna call down the stairs. Hey, Asher, you want me to go with you or stay with GLJ?
Yeah, you need to come with. He's doing important paladin business.
And Lorenzo will stomp down the stairs and see the rat in your hand. And he's like, oh, good catch, good catch. Are we sharing?
Of course.
Of course. Perfect.
Threesies, please. I help.
Threesies.
I was.
I take my
I
knife
was-
and I just chop the rat into 3.
Rock, paper, scissors for the head.
Oh, it's the best part.
It's the best part.
I'll rock, paper, scissors.
What would be funny if whoever has the highest is the head?
Alright.
Oh, yes!
I guess you get the head.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice.
I'll like fly it up and like catch it in my mouth and just eat it
Nice.
whole.
Nice.
Oh, and new girl, your friend's still here.
And I think she would probably look really excited all of a sudden. She'd like, Peak of Mountains, he's still here?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, hi, Millie. And I think she would probably nod. And she's like, all right, I'll accompany you guys back up.
All right. Well, yeah, we need you.
And I think she'd probably look at, like, Oren's bag of holding with, like, a little bit of, like, a curious and knowing look. And she's like, right.
Hey, maybe let's not mention what we did in the morgue to Peak of the Mountains. That would be great.
What did you guys do in the morgue?
That's so smart.
Oh, Asher, I can tell you, dude. You'd get it.
Yeah.
I just picked up some bones.
Oh, he does that all the time.
And she'd nod. She's like, all right, so I should expect more bone harvesting?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a little weird.
Maybe a little more than bone harvesting.
Well, I think it's a little bit weird to be a werewolf, but whatever, dude.
Whoa,
Hey, man,
whoa.
Hey, man, I didn't knock it.
Oren is super defensive. These are my bones? You better not chew on me.
I feel like Lorenzo would be a little upset that you brought up werewolf, like when he's not even in this conversation, like he's just standing there like you guys are dead.
No, he said
I think
something.
Sayaka's ears would have folded back. And she's probably just like listening now.
Lorenzo is going to, like, look at you, Orin, and make, like, a motion where he's, like, pretending to chew on a bone. Chomp, chomp.
Okay, maybe I can give you one. Do you want one? One to keep away from the rest.
You know what? Yeah. Hook it up.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not giving him the perfect rib cage. I need that.
He can't have the good bones.
Yeah, not the good
Give him one of the shitty bones.
If you just pick up
Can I
all
give
the-
him the left hand with no thumb?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think he'll take it, and the first thing he's gonna do is slap Asher with it.
Hey, not funny.
What, the skelly slap? I think it's pretty funny.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm giving you shit.
And I think he'll put the hand bones in his bag. But he will, like, take, like, one of the finger bones and, like, think about it, and he'll put it in his mouth. He's like, okay, this kicks ass. And he kind of, like, chews on, like, the end a little bit as he's, like, walking by, like, you like, know, the people who chew on, like, the end of straw. So that's how he's walking around now.
See, I'm building the aesthetic of the group. That's what I'm doing.
And let's go ahead and jump over to the scene with GLJ, talking to the paladins.
I saw. I roll up on them paladins. What do they look like? What are races?
You roll it up in like a Porsche.
If I was on what is it, Everest, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You go in there, and it's two younger guys. Like, one of them looks like he's, like, clearly like a teenager as well, kind of around the same age as Lorenzo. The other one's, like, older than you for sure. Like he's like 25-ish.
Damn, old as fuck.
So old. Damn.
So goddamn old.
We're old.
Man, being 25 sounds terrible. I can't imagine.
It's terrible.
I just keep looking at Chris like you're 25, motherfucker.
We're all
We're all
25.
25, all three of us.
All
Wild.
three of us.
Because we went to school together.
Yeah, we're all in the same grade.
Oh, nice. I'm 23 and Caitlin's 18 tomorrow.
Oh, Des is 23.
Heck yeah, 2020 baby or 2000s babies.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
2020.
2020.
Why is it 2020?
Robin the Cradle.
2000.
Oh god.
Robin the Cradle for real.
That's crazy. There are literally 2020 babies out here, though.
People
Yeah.
like literally
Riley was
Yeah.
born in 2000. So
Weird
she
as
was-
fuck.
children of the quarantine that is.
Wait, so all of our girlfriends are 23?
Yeah.
And we're all 25?
Yeah.
That's weird.
How the fuck did that happen?
We're a little slow.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's wild. You guys like those 2000s girls?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
We're just 2000 boys at heart.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know how old I am?
How old are you?
You know, Chris?
He's 29.
29, Michael?
Michael? Michael is
Yeah.
29?
Michael's 29.
Damn, dude.
30's right there.
He's right there. I didn't want to say. That's all I was thinking. You're almost a 30, bro.
Not got roasted his ass.
Oh, dude. Rip.
Rip.
Rip, dude. 30? Almost 30? Thank God you're 29.
No.
Better live that shit up now.
I love you, Michael. I'm sorry.
Next year, my back is in here, but it's gonna be a cake from
Yeah. Alright, I'll roll
So
up on these paladins. What are their races?
Both of them are human. So you've got like these two young men. One of them's 25. The other one's like a kid. He's like 15, 16. And they're talking to Peak of Mountains, and he's trying to give them like a soldier's pep talk. But it's like obviously not going over well.
Hi, guys.
Ah, GLJ. Come in, come in.
I've been wanting to meet you, you paladins.
And like the young one, he'll come up and he's like, hi. My name is Leroy.
Hi, Leroy. That's a good name.
Oh, thanks. Listen, I was just chosen not even that long ago. I don't know what I'm doing.
What's your last name?
Hate you. Give me. His last name is
Jenkins.
You know what? Yeah, it's Jenkins.
Yeah.
Well, Leroy Jenkins.
Oh yeah. I just want chicken.
Leroy Jason.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins is a paladin.
And what about you, sir? What's your name?
My name is. I had a name and then I totally lost it.
That's unfortunate. I've never lost a name before.
My name is Rimmond. Wood Dash.
Rimmond Wood Dash?
Awesome. Okay, Leroy
Rimmond?
Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins and Rimmond Wood Dash.
And the older of the two, he'll shake your hand.
I'll give him a firm shake. Can I do some sort of check to like really like convince this man that you know how men shake hands?
Yeah.
Can I do a
I Either a performance or an athletics check.
All right. I actually have more charisma than strength, so I will do a performance check. A 7.
So you go to give him a firm handshake, but his hand is so sweaty it just kind of slips and slides.
Oh, his hand is sweaty?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So you
Oh!
kinda-
A little nervous, huh?
yeah. Well,
I tell you what, guys. Me too. The Reverend Mother asked me to make a speech outside. My heart was pounding. It's big shoes that you and I all have to fill. But I believe
that's
you boys
easy
can
for
do
you
it.
to say. You're the town's hero right now.
Well, I'm about to leave again, and I think in my absence, you guys are gonna have to fill that gap. And you know, boys, I think what you're gonna have to do is really in times like these. I'm gonna tell you a secret, guys. This is my first time out as the Golden Luminary. I've been out before with my dad, went on some adventures, but I was just picked, just like you are. And you know, you just have to have faith in Paylor like I do in Zaravor to guide you and ultimately allow you to inspire those around you. And I think the most important part of that is the brand. The brand. Leroy Jenkins, that's a great name. I think names are really important, guys. You got to remember people's names. You got to introduce yourself. And I was thinking, guys, and I think since there's two of you, you guys could call yourselves the Paladins of Paylor. And you could really just push that, like, we're the Paladins of Paylor. We're here to help. And
you need pop.
Because really, I think we saw it yesterday. Paylor is present, and he's making things go in our way, and he's here to help. And I think you guys need to be that voice of Paylor, and also his eyes. That's the second part. We are his voice, but we are also his eyes. We are here to remember what he wants over what we want. And I'm not a disciple of Paylor, so that's going to look different for you guys, but I think definitely keep an eye on especially the mages and make sure they're following the tenets of Paylor. I think those are going to be very important in our fight against this illness.
Off subject. Mildly, you might have just made the first Templars, like the Dragon Age style Templars.
Let's go.
They're like, no mages, man. At least God says so.
Yeah. The Paladins of Paylor is going to go on to be a large organization of mage slaughtering paladins.
Like, don't trust the mages.
That'd be dope.
That's one of the very first things they've heard from another paladin they've met.
That would be so dope.
That's what was said. Canon, that is what is said.
Oh, that would be great. All right.
Hold on, I'm writing this one. And I think Peak of Mountains, he'll go over and he'll like pat you on the back. He's like, just what I was saying, boys. See, one of your own even tells you. He's like, now go and help the Reverend Mother.
Remember, boys, Paladins of Paylor.
Pop.
And they like
Pop
the young
for
people
short.
are the Paylor.
Pop for short. The
Yeah.
the POP.
Probably right around this time, that's when
The mages are in their guild and they're like, shit, the POP's here, and they're running in and put your wands on the ground. This is the POP.
and stabs on the ground now.
He's got a wand. He's got a wand.
They put up finger guns. Pop, 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 pop.
It's just smite from the finger guns.
Shooting smite.
Yeah.
That's how you cast smite for Paylor. It's like a cool finger gun.
Imagine a shotgun smite.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
divine smite. Oh, that's funny. So right around this time is probably when Ayaka, Asher, and Orn and Lorenzo kind of walk in. Oh, Ayaka, how are you faring with them? I know you've only been with them for maybe an hour or so. This group treating you right?
And she recalls the bone incident of the morgue, and she would
Hmm.
probably just smile. And she's like, "Yeah, they're pretty nice. They're interesting."
They're an interesting bunch for sure, but they're good people.
And she would nod.
And did you want to speak to him
Your
about
boyfriend
anything?
is in here.
No, she's not saying shit. She's just kind of like, "Oh, like, cause like he asked not to say anything, so she's not gonna bring it up."
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Funny shit. Is there anything you guys need from me before you set out tomorrow?
I'm gonna need some more rats.
Do you have any like good insulation for tents?
I have to be honest, I am a furry creature, so I've not really needed to do that, and I don't know if you can tell. I am native to these parts. My body is pretty insulated.
Makes sense, yeah.
I would say get some fur, but I don't know where you're gonna find any.
What's that like in the summer?
Awful. I'm shedding all the time. Hairballs,
I'm not in agreement.
awful.
You shed. What's that? Like,
And like
What
he'll
would GLJ shed? He's a reptile, right?
Yeah, he would shed.
never mind. Everything sheds, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of things shed.
Tell you what, shedding. When I'm shedding, you don't want to talk to me. I'm so annoyed the whole time. It's just like it feels like you're just like inside your own skin. You know what I mean? It's terrible.
It is terrible, and my fur clumps. Okay, have you guys ever seen a husky blowing their coat, where it comes out in like those big ass clumps? That is what he deals with.
Nice.
What about you, Ayaka? Do you like? What's it like in the summer?
And she'd probably agree with what he said. She's like, shedding in the summer is horrendous. I absolutely hate it.
Have to brush our fur so many times just to feel comfortable.
You know, I noticed like dogs and stuff. They like to be scratched. Is it itchy to have fur? Is that like a itchy thing?
It does get itchy when you do start shedding, yes.
Yeah, I think I'd still take scales.
I'll take feathers.
Yeah, what's that like?
Oh, we don't shed, we molt.
Really?
Yeah.
Molt.
Kind of gross.
It is kind of gross.
I think this is where I was gonna speak. All of y'all are gross. That's something else.
We are all egg boys, though.
Who is talking? Which one's that?
Lorenzo?
Oh, Lorenzo. Yeah,
He's like the only one who doesn't have like.
he's just got skin.
Although I would imagine that when he turns back from a werewolf, like into like a half orc, maybe
Ooh.
that's like gross.
Now, Lorenzo, you're sometimes furry.
I don't really remember what it's like when I'm furry though.
Good, you shouldn't have to.
Well, anyway, not enough about fur and skin. I was just telling these boys that they should call themselves the Paladins of Paylor.
It's a good name.
GLJ, you are just spot on with the branding, my guy.
He's the brand
You
ambassador.
know, I learned it from my
Brand
dads that,
king.
you know, I found alliteration goes a long way.
Are your dads like CEOs or something?
Nope. They're just my dads, you know? They're the best dads.
So you don't know what they do for work?
Oh, well, for work, I mean, we own a tavern. And, so
That's why
that
your
gets a
food
lot
is
of
so
business.
good.
But, like, we're not trying to make a lot of money doing it. We're just trying to put a drink in everyone's hand.
That is fair.
Yeah, when and where I come from, when the question like what do you do doesn't mean like we don't put jobs as like titles because like what we do is we dance and sing every night and we make friends and we live a peaceful life. We Emberbrook really has a they come together to take care of each other and everybody seems pretty happy.
So why would you leave a peaceful life for this?
Well, I believe that we are unique in that we are secluded and we are a trusting society, but bigger societies are susceptible to evils and lack of trust and I think Zaravor, well he knew that I wanted to help.
I think Zervor picked you.
Do I think he picked me?
Why do you think he picked you?
Well, I think my dad really really put in a good word, I guess. He's a cleric of Zaravor. And he prayed every day that I would be his chosen.
And what was the prayer like? Do you remember it?
He did a lot of studying. It was he didn't have me present when he did like a lot of the praying because it's not for me to ask. You don't become a
Patty,
paladin.
you don't want to
by...
come up with scripture. Come on.
Just on the fly.
It's on the fly.
Zaravor on the sky. Zaravor, tell me why.
This would be a good time to use ChatGPT for some like.
Yeah, give me ChatGPT a rhyming prayer to give me my son. Pick my son. He's the one.
Or is this what's happening?
Pick my son, he's the one.
Pick my son. He's the one.
He will be your chosen one.
Damn, okay.
And where evil is, he will come.
And vanquish also there is none.
Okay.
Sheesh,
You got bars.
Ezra. Bars.
Yeah. What do you want?
It is just interesting, you know.
Well, is there anyone else? We should probably check on.
The druids
Yeah,
and Adriel.
Adriel.
And you guys know that Adriel will be with the druids because Two Whispers took her back because the druids are studying the affliction.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way over to where they were staying, and you can kind of see like a lot of the druids are moving their shit out of the Pale Scroll Order and trying to find like a new place to set up. So like they're like kind of like taking like a whole bunch of their shit out of there. They're moving and they're building like almost like a little camp, like right outside of the walls, to where like they can go and study and do everything without like impeding on the mages now.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
Wow, this place looks pretty set up already. Don't you
And it's
guys
like
think?
lots of like big planty looking tents, like little tables on the inside. Like obviously you can tell that they use their druid magic to like make some plants grow bigger and everything. So it's like almost like a kind of like an encampment outside of the city walls, but like huddling very close to it. And then you see there's like two really big tents, and one of them you can definitely recognize is the medical tent where the patients are staying, which is going to be Adriana, Adriel, and the guard who is afflicted.
These no new surprise guests.
No new surprise guests yet.
Yet.
Adriel was kind of that guest.
So can I go over to Adriel?
Yeah, and she's like sitting up on like this bench, and you can just tell she's like, I need to be doing something. I feel useless.
Hey girl, hey. So how you feeling?
Useless. I feel like I would be better off monitoring the mages. I don't feel sick yet. I think it was so minor that I can probably overcome it myself.
How are your fingers? Are they starting to stiffen?
She shows you her fingers willingly, and there's nothing going on with her fingers yet.
Okay.
Adriel, I understand why you are wanting to, try to still do everything, but I think you should stay away from these mages and just focus on helping the druids study the affliction. Your life depends on it, after all.
You're right, and I know you're right. I guess I'm very angry with myself for letting such a silly mistake happen.
You can't blame yourself.
Ah.
Everyone else was drinking it. How could you have known?
It's foolish. It's very
It
foolish.
was very dumb, yeah.
I'm gonna give her all of the scales except one of the pure ones.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me.
So she gets one pure, two half, and one fully.
Okay. And she's like, I will do my best to study these for my sake and for Jintang's sake.
You need to keep these safe. I fear where the other two went. We know where one of them went. The other one is still lost.
Of course. And I will guard these with my life. And she's like, oh, Orn, I know that Liliana is looking for you. Or Lily. She wants to send a mage named Solomon to go with your party into the mountains.
No,
Do
yeah, we know.
not let that happen.
No, yeah, we were just gonna leave. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, good.
But talking about the scales, actually, Gilge, and Adriel, I think I might know a spell where we can find the one that was stolen from us.
How? There are two, remember.
There's
Well, one's with Lily for sure.
Yeah, one's with Lily and the other one's the one that Asher and Lorenzo took and broke.
Yeah, that's the one that Orn is talking about.
It's destroyed though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's gone. We're never gonna find it.
Well, I have locate object.
Oh, really?
I do.
So if you do cast that,
maybe tonight before we leave, we should try to steal
Yes,
Asher, you know how to sneak into places, right?
Yeah, of course.
How big is Ayaka? She's small?
and isn't she like 4'11"?
I thought she's 4'11".
Yeah.
Perhaps some of you smaller folk could sneak in to the Mages Guild and steal back the Ayaka. If you're not comfortable with this, I understand. I think that stealing is sometimes wrong and it is illegal, but this scale was already stolen from us.
They belong to us.
Because, like, I don't think she exactly knows what's going on, huh, Sam?
No.
I think she'd probably, like, pause. She'd probably, like, look at each one of the, like, party members and say, I don't really know what's going on. I'd appreciate a little bit of information because I might feel a little bit more inclined to help steal something.
Yeah, as I'm sure you've heard me say a million times, a Paladin of Zarevor, and he sent me mostly because he was concerned about Zarevor, or not Zarevor, the Jintang, the dragon.
Okay,
And
let me get you a little synopsis of what's going on in the zone. So Jintang is a giant golden, like, cloud serpent that's, like, flying through the sky who's slowly becoming corrupted. So, Zarevor sent his paladin, GLJ, to go in and, like, check on that status, while the mages sent Orn and Asher to go and retrieve scales so they can study the corruption that's spreading.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Ayaka would know.
So, damn. Okay, shit.
And Liliana stole one of those scales. We need to steal it back because if she's trying, she's already spread to one person. Oh my god! I had a cat just knock over all my dice. If we can steal that back, hopefully she won't do something evil with it.
Hello,
Oh
kitty.
my God.
She's sitting behind my monitor. If I flip my camera around. It's Toulouse.
I love her.
She is fluffy.
She's cute.
Let me get rid of the...
I think Ayaka would probably ask. She's like, there's something evil being, like, happening with those? And you're sure?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's the rune. The rune that's doing it.
Oh my gosh, look at the kitty.
She's small. She only weighs 7 pounds.
Damn.
She's a little kitty.
But she
The
makes
cat that
up
I
for
had on
her
camera-
large personality.
Heck yeah. She's got a lot of fur too. She's a fluffy baby.
There's so much fur all over our house from just her.
We don't even have long hair cats in our houses covered in fur. Owie.
Yeah, our short-haired cats are pale in comparison. There's like 5 short-haired cats and 1 long hair, and the 1 long hair is more fur than all of the rest of the short-haired cats combined.
Good grief.
Anyway, yeah, scale heist.
Scale heist, scale heist, scale heist.
We need to steal the scale. I have
No,
I fear for what they could do.
I hope it's high up somewhere so I can fly, and they won't be expecting it.
Okay, wait, so who stole the scale? What was her name?
The mages, and the lady's name is Lily.
Damn. Okay. Would Ayaka have met her yet?
No.
Damn. Okay.
You've not really met most people in town, because when you guys first got there, you were instructed to wait with some of the other Tabaxis and other fox folks from Shiverhold,
Uh-huh.
while the Peak of Mountains, the chieftain, went into that meeting. So this is kind of like your first day, as long as like the other people from your town meeting everyone in town. And you just happen to have a more special job than most of your comrades.
Damn, so Ayaka's like kind of thrown into like the thick of it then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
you've
babe.
been thrown into a suicide mission.
Damn.
Well, welcome.
What do you mean, Tate? We are protagonists in a handmade adventure.
No, yeah, I
It's
know,
only
but,
level like 3.
yeah, but like we're doing some tough shit.
So, I think Ayaka would probably ask the party. She's like, what does this Lily look like?
Lorenzo's gonna instantly pick up. She's this dirty old bag with gray hair. She's kind of younger, kind of older. I don't know how fucking old she is. She's got gray hair though, and she likes to poke you with needles.
Needles?
Mm-hmm.
And
Needle.
he'll instantly show
Really?
his elbow where he has needle marks.
Really,
I think
only-
Ayaka
yeah.
would look very uncomfortable. And she's like, does she just do that?
She took me for a whole fucking week while my brother was out.
And I think Ayaka would ask, she's like, these needles, is she injecting everybody with something?
Just me for now, I think.
And Ayaka would probably say, she's like, alright, well, I'm going to avoid her as best I can so I can try to help you get your scales back.
Don't trust it.
Yeah, if the mages come up to you and like offer you food or anything, just say no. Isn't that right, Adriel? And Orange is just gonna.
Oh, and she's gonna cross her arms and she's like, yes, just say no.
And I think Ayaka would probably like, oh man, she probably doesn't even fucking know. Okay. So I think she would like nod a little bit nervously. She's like, alright, well, I'll try to refuse anybody if they try to give me anything to ingest. Thank you for telling me.
Unless if it's GLJ. If he offers you food, take that shit. It's so good.
I've heard.
Speaking of that, in
Anything
the
from
sky you hear the familiar caw of your bird. You know? And it comes with a letter and so he has like a letter and like a little sack in his claw. And he like lands and he puts like the pouch in your hand and the letter.
And I will read the letter.
So you open it up and there's only 2 lines on there. The potion's already gone. Your father's on his way. Underlined with love your loving fathers, Ezra and
Are we in
Elric.
trouble?
And Gilbert.
Oh.
Are we in trouble?
No, but we could probably use his help. If we're alright.
And then in the pouch, there's another 20 gold. And I want to say, let's say 3 more days of rations. And so it's like nice homemade jellies, fresh
I love
breads.
the jelly.
Yeah. And then, obviously, a batch of cookies.
Woo!
Can we smell them?
You
Can
can
I do a
definitely.
perception check to
pouch
smell?
opens, the cookie smell just wafts.
GLJ, I will give you all of my gold for one of those cookies.
We'll have to ration them. But don't worry, I'll share.
Then he sent a dozen cookies.
Alright. I'll mark that on my sheet.
And you can determine what kind of they are. Like if they're chocolate chip, white macadamia nut, if they're one of those strawberry tart cookies. You get to pick.
Alright. Bet.
What would your dad send you?
What were the options again? You know what? They should be snickerdoodles.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking love snickerdoodles.
Fuck, snickerdoodles are so good.
Snickerdoodles are top tier cookies. Just that cinnamon smell alone I would eat all fucking 12 all at once.
Warm and all melty in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
They fall apart. Yeah.
Mhm.
What
Alright.
does your leather say? Or not, that's me.
That's me.
What does the leather say, GLJ?
I guess my dad is coming to help.
Probably to put you in time out.
No, since we used the potion that they gave me, I think they know that what's happening is pretty serious, and they're worried. And my dad I think he'll be a good help. As much as I'd like to do it all myself, I think he could really give us some advice.
Hopefully he brings more cookies.
I'm sure. I'm sure. You think I get good gift baskets? You should see the kind my dad makes for my dad. Those are the best.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do they include?
Well, my dad's a really big guy, so everything I get and more, and then my dad has different food preferences. So he likes meat a bit more. I do like bread and vegetables, but the size of these packs, you'd be amazed. They I don't even think you could move one.
I am pretty weak, not gonna lie. Strength is my dump stat. Strength?
Me too, a little bit, so that's not good. We do not have strength. I dumped into. Yeah.
Are you strong?
I have good old constitution, but not a lot of strength. We should go meet with the mayor, and I think we should give him the evidence we have of those vials and stuff, so he can perhaps begin an investigation on the mages in a formally manner.
Some of those kids, because the mayor specifically asked
Oh
for
yeah,
them.
we need to look for the kids. We also need to go. We need to track down those kids if we can, if they can bear witness.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask, just because I know, Chris, you're in a different state and everything, working tomorrow. How are we all feeling? Do we want to keep going? Do we want to wrap it up soon?
It's 10 o'clock here.
Okay.
It's your call, Chris. I think now is a decent stopping point if we want.
Yeah.
I'm down to keep going.
All right.
Cool.
I got energy.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Cool beans.
You're gonna go smoke tape.
yeah, I'm gonna go smoke.
All right.
Okay. Let's take a quick 5 to 10 minute break.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I mean, I don't play that much Snap because my phone is fucked up. But I'm
Right.
31.
Oh, damn, yeah, there's only like 3 days left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to 50. But honestly, like, this battle pass was not that good. I don't really give a shit about Dakin.
You're right. It was not that cool.
The Fall Guys Battle Pass right now is 100% Final Fantasy things, so I'm taking a break.
You're like, no thanks.
If you like Final Fantasy, this Fall Guys Pass is what's up. But,
Is my camera just not working?
yeah,
No.
just turn it off.
Is that the one I gave you?
Yeah.
You gotta unplug it and plug it back in.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's stinky like that sometimes.
Dinky. Dinky. Okay, let's try it.
Nice.
I should send me bag.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What good?
I'm eating pizza rolls.
I'm eating Takis.
Nice. Snack time. So to find the kids, like, how are you guys gonna approach that?
Do you guys want us just spread out? Everybody's just divide and conquer, try to ask around, look for the kids. I can go talk to the mayor and you guys get a head start, and then
Yeah, how do we find kids?
we know what they look like. Did we learn any of
Get
their
mugged
names?
by them
Sam?
again?
No.
And if you did, I did not write their names down.
So what do we even like? We don't have their names. We don't have their.
You guys were up pretty closer with them at one point, though, and one of them did apologize to you.
Yeah. I mean, is there a
They were
school?
also pretty poor. Poor kids.
They looked poor.
Mhm.
Could like go ask the school teacher if there's any kids that are like groups of kids that misbehave, and I don't know. How do you find it?
Yeah, what's your guys' strategy?
I only have one use of locate object, or maybe I have two. But like, would we remember what something they would have?
Yeah, could Orn do like a history check to remember anything that they like had on them, like their clothing or anything?
What are you eating?
History
Roll.
check?
A what?
Pizza rolls?
Oh, pizza roll.
11.
You might be able to remember like one of their shirts pretty distinctly.
They probably hang out near the mage hall. She probably wouldn't have gone far to look for kids.
Or would she?
Let's hope not. If you guys want to start looking around the mage hall, I can go meet with the mayor and give him the evidence we've collected so far.
Yeah, I'll go do some snooping around the mage hall.
And Adriel will speak. She's like, as much as I would love to join in, the druids asked that I don't leave here. right now.
Yes, you need to stay here. I
You
hope
really
these
should
scales
just
will be
rest,
helpful.
honestly.
Mm-hmm. And she'll agree. And Lorenzo's like, so we just looking for some little bastard poor kids? We can do that.
My bad. That was not. I was fixing that.
And Lorenzo was there when we got robbed as well, so...
Well, what do kids
Listen, we
like?
got robbed.
Maybe we can lure them somewhere.
I will have to do this delicately, Orn. If we can just figure out their names so we can go to their parents and then we can have the mayor compel the parents to produce their children as witnesses, I think that would be the correct procedure with something like this.
Like candy or something? Like maybe we can put it in like a trap and like...
Or we're not trapping the kids. We just need to find out who they are.
Do we trap them?
And then we'll talk to the mayor, and then if he says we need to trap them, we'll trap them.
First,
I
I
don't know,
I'm
Asher, which one do
dying.
you think is easier? Trapping the kids or trying to find out their names?
Well, definitely trapping the kids.
Ayaka, can you
Easy.
keep an eye on them, make sure that they don't lock up any kids?
Oh gosh, I'll try.
Oh, you will.
Well, I mean, we could lock them up and then ask their names. Is that what you want, Gilch?
Right. I thought that was the plan originally.
I mean, you guys could have a little more finesse about it, a little...
You know, we get a sack and we shove the kids in the sack.
I got some rope. We tie that real
If
If
tight.
someone-
someone bags of holding, maybe
Let's
they
be...
would fit
Hold
in
on,
bags
hold
of
on, hold on,
holding.
boys.
Untie them. Let's untie them.
Let's just imagine a situation real quick. Say you're a kid and you're walking around and then suddenly you've been thrown in a bag and someone's like, "What's your name?" Are you actually gonna tell them your name or are you gonna lie?
Sounds like Asher.
Get out of that sack.
As I think Asher, even when you were a kid, you would know better than to tell these strangers who just kidnapped you your real name.
Well, you see, if somebody's kidnapping me, I already assume they already know my name.
Hey, it's just like childhood.
Or
When the
back me up.
Kid kidnapped me, I had to tell
Remember all
them
those
my real
dudes
name.
who like just never ask for a name?
Adriel,
Yeah, I remember being in the back of the cart like so many times with the bag over my head.
Adriel, you hearing this?
Adriel's like, she's like looking at you guys like, this is a nightmare. Why don't you just go and have like a reward for the kids who turn themselves in?
That's a great idea.
They would never. Or
How
what do you
much
think?
gold would we put up?
Maybe we
Ask
could...
them their- it's
We
work.
could use gold.
Maybe we could talk
put
to
a
the
pile
mayor.
of gold, and then that be the lure.
Maybe we could talk to the mayor about it, and he can put up a
he can
reward.
trap the kids. I get it.
Let's bring him the evidence so he feels, so he'll know what he's working with for this investigation. Maybe he
Well,
can
what
give us some
evidence do
advice
we
on how
have?
we should go about tracking these kids.
Cool, cool. So I would like to probably say you guys group up and you make your way over to the mayor's house and like the city hall. And like the mayor, like he actually like sees you guys coming and he like walks out to greet you guys. Are you guys all set to go into the mountains?
We think so. We're trying to avoid running into the mage. What was the name?
Pale Scroll Order?
The name of the
Lily?
guy that's supposed to starts with an S or something.
Solomon?
Solomon. We're trying to avoid Solomon. See if we can head out without him.
Well, I don't blame you. I don't trust those people as far as I could throw them.
That's actually what we wanted to talk to you about. We would like to hand over some evidence.
Of course, just like we talked about yesterday. Were you able to track down any of those children?
Not yet. I was hoping that you could maybe give us some advice on how we should go about tracking them, and perhaps maybe you could have some of your men keep an eye out. I don't know if they seemed like. I mean, they seemed pretty like poor kids, so I don't know if they're gonna be easy to find quickly.
Of course, of course. I can definitely expend some resources and some men, and maybe put up some rewards to lure them in while you guys are gone.
Do you have a sketch artist? We could try to give you some descriptions.
He's like, unfortunately, we do not.
Fuck. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we might have to put up a reward if we want people to turn themselves in.
It's of no expense to me. I'll just pull from the town's treasury. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure you boys and now lady all are 100% set to help the trolls. They are still in protective custody, so you will need to. He's like, I guess I can actually lead you to where they're being held. They're being held in my house right now.
Okay. Yeah,
lead the way. And he leads you guys to his house. He opens the door. There's obviously servants there who are ready. And he goes down to like his cellar, like where like food and stuff is kept. Unlocks it and then like, like allows you guys to walk in first.
How bad is it?
Well, it's definitely like it's in like a dirty cellar. Like that's where all of like the storage shit is.
Okay.
And like the lady troll, she's pretty pissed. And she's like, so are we being freed? Do we have our freedom?
Yes. So sorry.
I also look confused as shit in the back.
We were hoping that they would treat you well, and leave you alone, but they worried for your safety, and admittedly I was concerned for your safety too, but we didn't want them to arrest you, but I want you to know that they had the best intentions.
Humans will always distrust us.
Well, I have good news. They put their trust in me and Orn and Asher and Ayaka here to help you, and hopefully we'll be able to bring back good news. And I think their attitudes towards you are changing. I think through this common enemy of this affliction, we might be able to amend some of these grudges.
And I thank you. My brother here, we've spoken, he plans to stay in Northstrand to try to help bridge our people together. I will lead us to my home.
Okay. You okay with that, Mayor? Can he stay here and help? Could you endorse him and try to put forth a good example of trusting these people?
Making you like, it is time for us to bury the hatchet, move on from our grudges, and grow together as people, especially in times of crisis. You have my word, no harm will come to you or your family. He shakes the male troll's hand. And then he leads you guys all out of the cellar. And the female troll, Rosita, she's like, I will meet you outside of town. I am going to go and prepare my things, so I am as ready for this as possible. I don't know my way as well around the mountains as my brother does. Do you have a guide?
Why,
Ayaka.
yes. I'll gesture to Ayaka.
She'd wave.
And this big ass lady, she'll go and like shake your hand like very firmly.
Ayaka would probably smile and she's like, very nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. I notice it's you who do not look human who have treated us kindly and helped bridge our relationship with the humans, so I must thank all of you. She gestures to the whole party.
It's the least we can do, really.
Thank you.
Well, then we leave, I would say at sunrise, but there is no sun.
Yeah, we have a way of telling time.
I can set my alarm to 8 a.m.
Good soup. So we'll go and kind of leave to go like outside of town, get all of our shit ready. Say like spend like the last few hours with her brother before like the night. Is there any other major things you guys are wanting to do
I think
before like the end of the day?
we just wanna do a night heist. Try to track
The
down
night heist.
So we're just gonna wait for kind of, I guess, nearby the mage hall for things to start kind of dying down as people decide to go to bed.
Cool. All right. So who is on the heist mission? Like, who's all going to do the breaking in?
Yo.
I'm in.
I think
You know
I'm
Lorenzo's
casting
in
the
too.
spell.
GLJ might want to sit this one out. I think GLJ is actually going to stay with the troll lady.
Okay, cool. So we know that Asher's in, Ayaka's in, Orin's in. I think Lorenzo will actually probably like hang this one out. Lorenzo, you got this, brother, okay?
I think it's too hot for
Whatever you say.
Lorenzo, because if she gets captured by Lily again, like we don't even want to risk it.
Oh yeah. You guys could go hit up Whisker.
You guys could go hit
Yeah.
up Whispers.
Let's go
A
hit up
whisper.
two whispers.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way outside of town to that like druid encampment that's like being built. And you find him pretty quickly. He turns around and goes, oh, hey guys.
Hey, Orin is looking around like suspiciously. Hey, come with us.
Okay. He like literally no questions asked.
So let's I don't know, Chris. I'm thinking like we go maybe to the outside of the mage tower.
Okay, where are we trying to break in per se? Like,
Well,
what's the
yeah,
end
because
goal?
like I need to do locate object, and then we kind of have to figure
Right.
our way through with that.
Okay, yeah, I think the tower was a good start.
Cool. So, do you cast locate object?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast locate object. And I'm gonna think about the scale that was stolen by us and given to Liliana.
So you can definitely sense the direction that it's in, and like, so this building is like 2 levels. It's definitely on the 2nd level. It's straight ahead, and
Is there a window?
there's a whole bunch of windows.
Can I grab Asher and fly up to the window and we can look in?
Ooh.
And so you do, and like when you look in, like the curtains are kind of drawn, but you can kind of like peek through. This looks like a bedroom.
You could lower a rope for
Ayaka and Whispers.
Ayaka and Whisper could climb up.
Yeah, I have a rope. I can do that. So I'll so I look in and no one's in there.
Not right now.
So I'll open the window and I'll fasten it to something sturdy on the other side and throw the rope down.
Cool. Do you want to go ahead and roll a sleight of hand for me to tie that knot?
Yeah. Hey, Asher, you want to help me tie this knot?
Gotcha.
Cool. You get advantage now.
Oh,
You're so fucking good.
Wow.
Damn.
Natural one
Friends
and
are
natural
for.
two roll. Crazy.
Wow.
So you tie a pretty firm knot and then throw the rope right out the window. I think Two Whispers will be like, ladies first.
And Ayaka would probably smile and start climbing up the rope. Do I need to make a roll?
Yeah, just go ahead and do like an athletics.
Watch you fucking fall.
So if you go to your character sheet, and on that first page core, if you hit athletics and just click it, it'll roll. So you do ride the struggle bus climbing this rope. Like you
Yeah.
got it, but like it's definitely one of those like, oh god, I didn't take him.
You guys know like the sound in stores when people bring their dogs into like a smooth floor store?
Oh my
Like
god,
little
yeah.
spots, shit. That's what you guys hear.
Try to quiet down. Try to calm down too. I have feather fall. Don't worry about falling.
Like you've never done this before.
And she's like, no, I don't break into places often.
Good,
You said you
should.
wanted to come with.
I'm helping because you guys said this was a evil ploy of some kind.
It is an evil ploy. These guys are evil.
Yeah, they are. They're really sketchy. I know we're really sketchy, but they're really sketchy.
And Two Whispers isn't even gonna take the rope. He's just gonna go and walk through the front door and be like, hey everybody, I think I left something here. And try to like do a distraction.
Okay. Okay, well that works for Two
That's a
Whispers.
cue to go.
Can we like pull the rope up to help her climb up?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's
Um,
definitely like that weak kid in gym class going up that rope with her like
Okay.
claws scraping up against the wall. Like her feet
Here,
claw.
Asher. Grab
Gross plan.
grab onto the end. Let's pull.
Yeah.
You're small, right?
Yeah, she's like 4'11" and like I don't know how much she weighs.
Okay.
For goodness sake, you guys get her up.
So with
Did my
my
thing
locate
freeze?
object.
Then sit bros.
Son of a bitch.
Damn, she's just staring.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
Damn.
Rip the DM.
that means we get
Let's
to make
just
it up.
we get to get
So,
make it up.
Oren,
we
you
find the
you
scale,
pull
we
up
find
Ayaka.
a billion gold.
Yeah, you pull up Ayaka, and then you think about the spell some more, and there's just a drawer and a bunch of cabinets to your left, and there's the scale, and next to the scale is 1,000 gold.
A billion gold.
A billion gold.
Billion gold and a staff of power.
Along
Sorry,
with the
I
skeleton
got
key.
disconnected.
Along with another cursed sword.
Yeah, we're while you were gone, we
Included.
took charge on DMing.
I
Yeah,
totally
we
get
got
it. I understand. So what happened? Fill me in.
Got the scale, got 1,000 gold, or a billion gold, got.
A billion gold.
What else did you get, Tate?
A staff of power.
Staff of power, a cursed
And then
sword.
Asher got another cursed sword.
Another cursed sword, yeah.
As lovely as that sounds.
We quick saved.
We quick saved already. There's nothing you can do about it.
PS5.
Initiated.
Nice. So,
Can I roll to press F8?
you know
Finger
what?
slips. You press
If
Alt
you roll
F4.
a natural 20 on the first try, I will give you guys a reward.
All right. Watch this nat 20 come out.
No!
King way.
Sure.
I called it. I called it too. Am I
Bruh,
an
the
influencer?
fucking
Maybe I'm a
Yeah.
minor.
Okay, so Orn, Right next to you is a jewelry box. It's open and there's just a very nice ring sitting right on the top.
I'm gonna take it.
Cool. Now I need you to roll a different d20 to determine which ring you're getting.
Hey, I I got a D20. I do. Yeah.
Insane. Insane.
They like you.
So, you've got a ring of free action. It's a rare ring. It does require attunement. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Hell yeah.
Tony was
Can you-
perfect.
Can
Holy
you
shit.
can you send me that?
Yeah, I did. I put it in Destiny's Mandate, the
Okay.
chat. Insane.
Dude,
Are you
that's
still
so
focusing
good.
on the locate object spell?
Or
Oh, I
Lae'zel.
love Lae'zel.
Yeah.
Bazel. If you guys would like to, actually, Orn, are you still focusing on your locate object spell?
Yeah, I am.
It is very clearly in a lockbox directly in front of you, like on like her dresser. It appears to be made of solid metal. Like you guys could probably lift it up, but that's like a solid like 30 to 40 pounds. Just the box
Can I
itself.
take it and then send it to camp?
Are you okay? Go ahead and touch it.
I don't want to touch it just willy-nilly. So this is like for sure.
Yeah, I think for Orn it would be too heavy, but GLJ might be able to carry it. If you want to pick it up, that is.
But this is definitely where the scale is in this
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah.
So can I do an investigation check to see if the chest is trapped?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Okay, that's even better. God damn it.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And so when you like look at it, you get like a nice little shimmer of magic on this box.
Can I tell like what color it is?
It's like a orangey color.
Flames.
Just like Baldur's Gate.
And
Oh guys, I think this chest is trapped. We need to get a tool trap disarm kit so we can disarm this.
FYI, it is not trapped. It's got like an enchantment on it.
Damn, bruh.
Just like an arcane lock or something.
It's got with a 16 you'd know this. It's got like a spell that'll burn your hands if you try to touch it. Like it'll make the metal heat up.
Oh, okay. So it's like the heat metal spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch everything other than the metal.
I don't have a mage hand.
You have mage hand?
No.
I mean, I have thaumaturgy that lets me open up doors and shit. I could
Couldn't you
just like
cool down the chest with
Well, I don't
prestidigitation?
know. It is locked, right?
I don't know. You guys haven't like checked yet.
Yeah, I haven't even checked yet. So I'm gonna try thaumaturgy so I don't have to touch it. to open the. Might be prestidigitation. Hold on. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to be quiet here, so if it opens up dramatically, then maybe prestidigitation.
Couldn't you
Okay, so
cool
I'll
down the
try.
chest?
Yeah. So I'll try prestidigitation and cool down the chest, and then
Somebody else is gonna have to touch it while you're cooling it down.
I got it.
yeah, I'll. This is all you, Asher. You got it.
Would you like me to do?
Look for a lock. If there's no lock, then just open it and grab the scale.
I don't see any lock.
So he's touching the box, looking like it over while you're cooling it down. He's like, I don't see a lock.
Okay, try to open it. Try to open it.
It doesn't open.
Okay, take your hands away from it. Let me look for the lock.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration I got for the D20.
Okay. Much
Okay.
better. So there is like a tiny little keyhole on the side that like you can see pretty clearly.
Oh shit. Boys, we have a lock. Does anybody have a lockpick?
He should. Like, based on his background, he should have lockpicks.
I just use my fingy.
That's cool. I could use like a bone. Like a like a finger bone.
Like a left hand pinky bone that you no longer have.
Ooh, god damn it. Well, I
I
have
do
a
have
right
thieves'
hand.
tools though. I'll try to unlock it.
No fucking way.
No, it's 15.
Yeah.
It's getting a. Oh, I thought you said natural.
And so that lockbox instantly pops right open. And you guys those who went can clearly see like the half corrupted, half golden dragon scale sitting right on the top. And beneath it there's like a bunch of other like little bottles, there's some papers, some other
All right.
valuables. There is a nice healthy looking diamond in there too.
Yeah. Almost stuffed the diamond in my hand, and my hand the scale to.
Hey Asher, can I get that diamond?
Okay. Fine.
Thank you. I need it for my spells.
Cool.
And then we just grab everything else.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're
So,
gonna just like jump out like action movie stars.
I put my hands behind my head as I'm falling.
No.
Yeah, like Miles Morales.
Yeah.
it looks like Caitlin's away from keyboard, so we're just gonna say she comes out jumping doing a karate kick.
Nice. I fly, so I'm just gonna
Nice.
fly down. Maybe you know what? Actually, instead of flying down, since I have featherfall, I'm gonna act like there's stairs and act like I'm going down the stairs.
I love that. And you guys have successfully infiltrated the Pale Scroll Order. As you guys are like leaving, you still hear two whispers like, "Oh God, I just can't find it. I really need all of your help."
Me
Well,
too. I
maybe
found it.
Oh, it sounds like it was found by, and he just fucking takes off running.
hell yeah. I'm gonna high five two whispers.
He's gonna like
Maybe
Also
jump
give
up
him a
and
high
high five your hand like a little too hard because he's hyped.
Ow, dude, I'm a mage. That could have killed me.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. And you see, he just fucking takes off running to go back to the druid's camp.
Very nice.
I'll fist bump Asher. Hey, good heist, dude.
You know, we should do this more often.
Yeah, if I had you at the Mages Guild, whew, Gideon might still be alive.
Fucking Brad. I don't think you've mentioned Gideon to Asher or GLJ.
Yeah,
No.
that's the first time.
Who's Gideon?
Oh, nobody.
Well, I hope you get to see him again.
I'll put my hand on. I'll put my hand on Asher's shoulder, and I'll look him directly in the eye and just be like, "That's the plan."
All right. Good to know.
Heck yeah. And I think this is probably a safe place to go ahead and wrap up for the night. So the next time we play, you guys are heading off into the wilderness again. And I've got stuff ready because I've been reading the Rime of the Frost Maiden book.
Should we
Right.
do Should we do our good night rituals?
Absolutely, for sure.
So when we get back to the inn, before we all go to bed, can I go up to GLJ?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Gilch. We did it, man. We fucking did it, man. Yeah, I give him the scale immediately. And look at this. I show him the ring I got. It's a magic ring. And then we got the whole bunch of other stuff. What was yeah. I'll beckon Asher over. Asher, we're gonna go look at the stuff.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
The best part. The best part.
The loot.
The loot.
For argument's sake, because I know Caitlin's AFK, she'll probably like just either go with you guys if you want her there or go get her own room. Sick. She follows on quietly. For sure, for sure. Oh, speaking of...
Yeah. So can we get a list of what was all there?
Yeah, I'm going to a loot generator right now.
Nice. And there was a note, right?
There's a few papers. Yeah.
We can always do loot next session too.
I could generate it for you and then just have Orange study it before bed with Gideon.
Well, the papers are kind of a big deal because a lot of it is like correspondence. There's some werewolf stuff in there. There's some ritual stuff in there that's going to be really big and important. So
I'll pass out the papers actually. I'll hand the werewolf stuff to Asher and Lorenzo. Or I don't even know if Lorenzo is there.
He's always in.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll hand out the werewolf papers to them.
Mhm.
And then the ritual stuff I'll hand to GLJ.
And so you'll keep the correspondence papers?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will get those to you as soon as possible. I can give you a synopsis, though, of kind of what they are. So for Asher, the werewolf papers, a lot of it is like recipes on how to make like the perfect concoction to force lycanthropy to take place. So like forcing Lorenzo to change.
Mm-hmm.
And also more recipes on halting the process so they don't change. And so you see like those alchemical recipes in particular. And then you see that there are 7 test subjects, like documentations.
Dang.
So
Yeah,
you
we
got
gotta read 'em.
subject A, who is and his code name is Patient Zero, and it's a whole bunch of like writings about like how the alchemical concoctions were working, how she was perfecting them over the course of 1 week.
What was this person's name?
Patient Zero, and it's the very first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then you if you look at the following 6 subjects, all of the only thing that's on their dossier is incubating. And that's all that's written down. Nope. Mm-mm.
All right.
So there's 7 dossiers. There's patient 0 and then patients 1 through 6.
Gotcha.
And then there's those alchemical recipes. If we jump over to the correspondence, it's a few letters between Lily and Joffrey. And then there's a few other little letters out. And it's letters on where to get to the teleportation circle that leads to the top of the mountain.
What?
There is
Wait, what?
letters to each other, basically say like, reviewing what is needed. And then there's more letters talking about how to get rid of the Endoffice mages.
Ooh. Wait, so there's a portal at the top of the
At the
The mountain?
very tippy top of the mountains, where you've recently remembered you saw blue shit.
Yeah. Is the portal in the town?
So the letters are kind of vague. She's like, okay, the portal has been built where we've spoken, and it does lead to the ritual spot at the top of the mountain.
Dude, guys, this is insane. We have to show this to the mayor.
And then GLJ, you're reading through the papers about this ritual, and you're seeing like lots of diagrams for really big spell circles that require lots of mages, and it's like major summoning stuff, and they're summoning stuff from a different dimension. And so what you see is the ritual of the false moon. Okay, so with that 17, based on what you're reading through this stuff, it kind of sounds like they're trying to summon in a fake moon to put in the sky. Like,
The moon's
That would fix everything. Mages are geniuses.
you don't understand that guy back there? He is not real. And it seems like this is their solution to the fact that there is nothing in the sky. They're like, we're just gonna bring in some temporary shit and then we'll fix it.
Mages are geniuses.
the moon. Summon it.
And so that's kind of like the summary of the papers you got. And then there's other shit in the lockbox, like I'll figure it out. Hold on. Items. Do. So you guys obviously got your diamond.
Yeah, how much is that worth?
It's a 100 gold diamond.
Revivify.
Ooh. Not for what happened to Gideon, because he's all fucking ashes right now. Oh, me fucking too. So there's also I'm gonna regenerate this. I don't like this list. There was one platinum piece in there. The creature scale you guys already picked up. 100.
Yeah, it was 100.
And then there's a sketchbook filled with drawings of like different spell circles and other stuff.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I understand any of it?
Yeah.
Can I, since I, can I study it so I get advantage on the check?
Sure.
Hell yeah. 23.
So it's definitely a lot of those summoning circles that GLJ was already like telling you about. But they are almost demonic in nature and like abyssal. That's like exactly what you're getting out of it. So like those aberrations and whatnot you've seen, it looks like they're using like similar types of magic.
So they're planning on summoning creatures from the abyss?
There's planning on summoning a moon from the abyss.
That's not good. Right?
And you think that maybe it kind of ties in with the rune as well. Like they're able to do this kind of stuff because that rune is there. And it's like they've figured that out. And so like you're kind of putting those like little pieces together. Like there's still a lot that like is not making sense. Because for one, like you guys objectively know that this runic era was not caused by the Mages Guild. It's taken place all over the world. All of these weird things have appeared. It just seems like this rune activated, the mages came there and started studying, and they just kind of got a little bit of a leg ahead to go and do their ulterior motives. If that makes sense.
Yeah. We'll do it tomorrow. Guild, could I have a cookie? I thought about it the entire heist.
The real treasure is the cookies at home.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna be chewing on plastic right now, motherfucker? This is at
No,
home.
it's not there.
Yeah.
You exclude yourself.
Listen, this is important information. Those cookies are high value.
Yeah, it is. Can I do a sleight of hand check to pretend to eat it, but actually hide it in my pockets?
Sure.
Nat 20.
Wow. And
Let's
he gets
go.
inspiration. Huh?
Yeah, are you gonna switch off of Karmic Dice in Baldur's Gate 3 now? Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I get it. No fucking way. Fucking fatty.
And then I will get you guys the loot that was in there next time.
Nice.
Right.
Heck yeah.
Before bed, I'm gonna pop out Gideon, and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm just gonna say, "Oh, dude, today was a pretty good day. Not gonna lie." So before I get to the good part here, GLJ, one of my companions, his dads, they make the best cookies. And I'll pop open the urn and put the cookie in the ashes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm back, guys. I gotta go.
No worries, we're wrapping it up now, Sweet Pea.
Yeah, it's late.
Okie dokie. Well, good night,
Thanks
Sweet
for
Pea.
playing with us.
Guys,
Yeah. Good night,
Bye.
Sweet Pea. I love you.
bye.
Bye.
I'll put the urn top back on, and I'll be like, "Oh my god! So I hope you like that cookie. It's the best." But we had the heist. We stole from one of the mage towers, just like the good old days, just like me and you, Gideon. I miss you, bud. And I'll pat the urn, but I won't put him back in my backpack. I'll sleep with him.
That's really sweet. Oh my goodness.
What?
My heart hurts.
So, I talk in Lorenzo, kiss the bro goodnight, and then
Mhm.
I go back to my room and I'm gonna try to read a page from the Eldritch book that I stole.
Ooh. Okay, do you want to go ahead and roll a wisdom save to see if you can like start to decipher what kind of what's being written?
Wisdom save. Oh,
So like as you start to try to like read this book and whatnot, it almost feels like the letters and the words are scrambling in between like different scripts and everything else like on this one page you're trying to read. And it's really, really hard to focus on. And your dagger kind of starts vibrating a little
oh.
bit. Mhm.
Can I keep reading? Can I keep trying to read, or I just don't make sense of any of it?
I think you don't make sense of any of it, and it's kind of also been a long day. And your dagger's like also like kind of like aggressively vibrating when you're trying to read this book.
Okay, I close the book.
The dagger stops vibrating.
I'll just go to bed.
Okie dokie.
All right.
I think that's where we'll call it. You've got a big session next time. Combat's going to become a thing again, which is going to be cool.
We become a thing again.
No
Yeah.
way.
No way.
Come on.
We know there's a portal. Let's just take the portal and then go down.
But
Huh?
where is the cave? Is it near that tippy top of the mountain or is it somewhere in the mountains?
I don't know. I bet it's right next to the rune and right next to the answer to everything.
Next time.
Next time on Destiny's Mandate, episode 10.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.